Hello, welcome to my Blazin Red Jacket live stream. Yeah, my aunt gave me a bunch of not a bunch of live streams. She gave me a bunch of leather jackets. She buys a lot of leather jackets on the Home Shopping Network, and then she decides, oh, it's too many, and she gives them to me, or maybe other family members in the future. I don't know, but I've gotten like all these amazing, beautiful leather jackets. Yes. Yeah, I thought I would do like another vertical live stream, but this is like actually from my kitchen. And I hope I'm actually heating up some water. This is this coffee cup. This is actually it's everyday dose, and it's mushroom coffee. And so, I love it because I love this cup because I can put like coffee in it and it stays warm for a really long time. Or I can do mushroom coffee, which, I have, whoops, I have some of it left. There's a little bit left here for me to make another cup. I get them like every once a month. And rumor has it that when I'm drinking this coffee, apparently people think it's got alcohol in it. And I don't stream drunk, but that is some of the defamation that people want to say about me. I'm hoping that I'm grabbing my computer here because I just want to see that my sound is okay. And I'm going to play some music from Suno.com just to give people like a preview of what they can hear on Not My Rabbit Hole. Is I did some music about Max Spears when I was doing, I think it was like an anniversary show, or I think it might have been a celebration for his birthday, and I did a show about it because I like to stream about Max on his birthday. This is my microphone right here. It's attached by, I know I'm trailing off into like different subjects. What are you talking about, Terry? This is a DJI Osmos Pocket 3, not Pocket 3, but an Osmos Mini mic, which works with the Pocket 3 if you want. It's a little tiny little microphone, but it interfaces with my, oh, you know what? I might not have it turned on. I might not have it turned on. So let me make sure that you can hear me. Let me make sure that you can hear me because I forgot to connect it. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, okay, I guess I don't really need it. Maybe I do. Let me see if I can connect it really quick. Let me see. Okay, I might be screwing up my stream a little bit. But let me see if I can do this. You're supposed to do this before you start your stream. Okay, I might be screwing up my stream a little bit. Okay, now let me see if I could do this. Okay, and then let me see if I can get. Did I just make things worse? This is all kind of an experiment. You're part of my experiment here. Hold on. What's happening? Hold on. Okay, yeah, you can hear it. Okay, so I'm gonna turn around and re-put it on again because I have to. Let me just do it this way, and because it hooks by. There's a little magnet that you can clip it, but I'm gonna take my jacket off here in a bit. I hope my necklace doesn't get in the way there. Okay, we'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't. Maybe I should like move it a little bit more over. Hold on. Okay. I think that's good enough, right? Okay, well, thank you for still staying with me. That's what you're, the reason why I wanted to break that up because like when I play music, I'm able to talk over it with my microphone. So I'm gonna play some music here just to get started before I get into things and get into the heat of things. But anyways, let me go back to the jacket. So I have these jackets. I wore one. Oh, here. The microwave is going off. I wore this jacket. You can see this is not alcohol, everybody. This is actually hot water. And so I have all these different leather jackets, and I love wearing them, and they're a lot of fun, and it kind of dresses up any outfit. This is jeans and a turtleneck, but it sort of makes it look a little more slick. And, I love how the lapel, like the stitching, I think this is a Pamela Martin design. And, how the etching on the hands are right there. So, but there's a guy on YouTube, his name is, he has a channel called Nasty Troll Media. And he, he did this, I wore the blue one the last show. And he did this, he makes all these AI cartoons, and they're really grotesque, and they, makes me look really awful. And he's saying, oh, this is beatnik, she's being a beatnik. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess berets were beatnik, but they're also French, kind of, there's a whole history to berets, but and he takes whatever I wear and makes these cartoons out of them and with insulting things all over it. So I thought, hey, here's another one for you to do, Nasty Troll Media. Now you can incorporate the Pamela Martin leather red jacket. So, I'm just giving you a variety of your art, for whatever you want to do about me that makes you feel better. I'm getting isn't it great? Because I go already over here, and I know you can, I can go, hello, hello, who is it? And you can still hear me, right? Pretty damn good. There's the kitty. What's happening, Orlando? Yeah, Pumpkin. Yeah, baby. What's happening? Yeah. Come here. Come here, Pumpkin. Come on. You want to come up and say hi? Can I grab you and have you? He's not going to let me grab me. Oh, big boy. Big boy. Should I get you some catnip? Yeah? Come here. Come here. See, maybe we can go out farther. You might be able to see him all the way over here. Come here, Orlando. Come on. Come on, Orlando. Yeah, big boy. Baby. Come on, Pumpkin. Yeah. I'm in the kitchen, and whenever I'm in the kitchen, he expects a treat, right? Come on. Oh, there he is. Oops, there he is. You can't see. You see his tail? Here. There you go, baby. There you go. Oh, big boy. So, I give him temptations. And I have bags all over the house, so I could, I've got catnip for him too. He really digs the catnip. And thank you for the like. I see that I have a person who's giving me a like. Food you pretend to like. Food you pretend to like. Oh, add a Q&A. I love your blazing red jacket. Thank you. I know, that's why I titled it, my blazing red jacket. Yeah, I've got another red one. I mean, oh my God, I have like 10 leather jackets now. I swear, it's so much fun. Here goes Orlando. Oh, you can't see him in the shot. All right, so I'm gonna play, I forgot to bring, I have different color eyeglasses too, so I thought maybe I put on a different pair of eyeglasses to watch. But so I did a video on Max Spears. I made some music, and then I remixed it Motown because Daniel Dowd suggested, if you try remixing things to be R&B, soul, and Motown. So I did a Motown mix of the songs that I had originally had done on Suno. And then if you use StreamYard when you stream, because I'm not using StreamYard right now because I've decided I'm going to break it up a little bit. Like I think people get bored looking at things the same way, right? You know, like move around. I want to get one of those gimbals that follows you because my DJI Osmos Pocket camera does that. It has, you know, it tracks you. I want something to track with my cell phone as well. I like that element, but the problem with like live streaming with DJI Osmos Pocket 3 is that I can't see, it's not interactive where I can see people's, what? You want to be, you think you're getting something right now, huh? Maybe I should get your dinner? You hungry? Maybe I might feed him also while the music is playing, and I'll try to keep talking to you so you're like, So I recorded the songs, and I'm gonna like on StreamYard, it makes AI clips for you. Like a lot of times, like when I repurpose like my material on StreamYard, what? Yeah. He does this until I feed him. This is like it's gonna be a game right now. Let me get the music started. So StreamYard will do these clips. So there's clips of this show that I did recently. There was a new video that was released, a compilation or a story of like things about Max, and so I did a reaction video to it and it played these songs. And so I'm going to take the clips that kind of go with the lyrics of like what I wrote and probably do a, what do you call it? A premiere tomorrow on it. So I'm just kind of giving like a pre-show premiere or something that I'm going to be working on that you might, you know, hopefully that you'll tune into. And let me get to Suno. I hope everybody's having a really nice Sunday. I mean, I've had a lot of people stream about me today, and most of it's unpleasant. And I've looked at some of it. I'm going to do some comments about it here in a bit on what happened, on what's being said. Because if they're going to talk about me, I feel like I have a right to talk about what they're talking about me. Of course, that really makes them even more upset, like as if I don't have a right to talk about what they're saying about me. But it's been pretty bad today, but I'm still having a really great day, and I'm finishing up my semester really strong at Fresno State. And, you know, I went out to lunch with another graduate student in the creative writing department and had a really wonderful time. And so, you know, I'm so busy that I really haven't had a whole lot of time to get worked up about what's being said about me. It's like at this point, it's like my eye is on the prize, and that is graduating strong and, you know, taking care of myself. But at the same time, I am being proactive about what's taken place concerning me and the harassment on YouTube and on social media. But here, let's start off with this, and then, you know, I'll go get my glasses, and he's quiet now. He might be good. Yeah. He crossed the veil and he named the names. Played the occult, dangerous game. So I'm sure you can probably hear me as I'm walking into my bedroom and pulling out another different pair of glasses. I've done the green. I think I'm going to try this one. How cool is this, right? Oh. These ones are kind of like, they're like kind of maroonish. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Siren. Or Siren, or Siren, as David Schroeder says. Sirens lead people to their death. Okay. If you believe sirens are true. Oh, let me go get him some more catnip. I'll be right back. So, I guess I can keep talking to you while we're going. And, oh, but this is too good of a song. I might have to shut up.
Eyes wide open to invisible lies.
Yeah. So, Lord of Darkness, welcome. Daniel Dowd, and he says, I don't believe in aquatic creature. I don't believe in an aquatic creature is using an electronic device to talk to chat on YouTube. Absolutely. Absolutely. Apparently, oh, here, let me give him some catnip. Come on. Wait till it's finished. Yeah, he just got some catnip, so he's gonna be happy. Like my cat, I should maybe like change the camera and have it like have you see him. But here, maybe I'll just do that really quick. Let me see if I can catch him in the. Let me see. Let me see if you can see him. There he is. He's going for the catnip. So yeah, I have a dead flower. I need to get rid of the dead flower because that was like a sunflower that was given to I did a reading for it was the first year grad students. We read our rough draft of our work. And so I read a story, a creative nonfiction piece that I wrote in class this semester, and they gave us like sunflowers at the end, and we all took a group picture. And I actually have my reading of my story here on YouTube. So if you ever want to look at that, it's the first draft. It's not done yet. You know, I have to continue writing. So, all right. So Daniel Dowd, it's good to see you here, and I watched most of your video today. Might convince Titus Frost of that David, but not me. Might convince Titus Frost of that David, but not me. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, Titus, of course, is not, you know, he's in the mix of all this, right? So yeah, I watched the video, and you know, Blazin went on about how I gave her a privacy complaint for using my name and the title of her her channel, and I could play it. I mean, I did. There's a video that I did called what is it called? Something about evidence of cyber stalking. Let me look at my own channel. I got to remember what I title things. Yeah, you know, I might even play some of it, of that piece, because I talk about what cyber stalking is. And I went to OpenAI, and read it verbatim of what it is. And so I might pull it up here, but the title of the video is the definition of cyberstalking. And part of the definition of cyberstalking is taking somebody's identity and posting as them or being them and then harassing them while they're being the person, as in YouTube. When somebody like takes a YouTube channel and uses your, like, for example, there's a few YouTube channels that are out there that are using my face, using my persona, and using my name in the title or some form of my name in it. And these YouTube channels are associated to the people that troll certain people, right? Some of these channels, Daniel Dowd's here. Some of it's happened to Daniel. There's channels with Daniel's name in it, and then it's being defamatory to him. And the reason why people do this is because they're trolling you and they want to hit the algorithm, and they're hoping that when somebody searches you, like say for instance somebody wants to search, comedian, or basically let's say somebody wants to search Terry Joyce Randolph, writer for the Collegian, or Terry Joyce podcast. Not my rabbit hole, Terry Joyce comedian. They're hoping that their stuff comes up in the search engines so that their defamatory and their malicious lies can be seen by people. And so when I looked into the OpenAI situation and how it was describing the cyber stalking and giving you links, as part of, their research on what cyber stalking is, and I noticed this, then it was really telling to see Blazin Scar change her channel twice with two different people with my name, insinuating that I am grooming teenagers for, pornography, playing other people's defamation of me doing that, as in Denise Matau. Thomas Schoenberger has posted that on his site, on his YouTube community page. He has put it out there online. Thomas Schoenberger has also said that he intends to ruin my algorithm so that I'm not hireable. Like literally, those are like the definition of, if you're going to do a defamation lawsuit, in terms of the law, and trust me, when I say trust me, ironically, while I was getting all these legal threats and copyright threats and all these things going on, I was actually in a media law class. Like, the reason why I knew that Thomas Schoenberger was not going to be suing me in the Laura Dilley lawsuit is because I knew that he could not bring me in a Michigan State lawsuit. That I am a California resident and they do not make us cross lines like that. That's how I knew. That's how I knew that I wasn't part of it. But what's really interesting is Thomas Schoenberger wanted to throw my name out to the MSU State News journalists because he wanted to smear me. He wanted to make, he's done everything he can to make me illegitimate. He's tried to sabotage my actual career in my graduation. He contacted the Fresno City College faculty advisor for the rampage that I originally wrote for when I was going to City College. And now that I've been hired, I'm on staff. I'm a staff reporter that makes a paycheck at Fresno State while I'm attending it, right? So he contacted the mass communication department too to tell them what a liar I was and what I was saying about him. And I you know what? If I can show proof about what I'm saying, that's not lying, Thomas. That's not lying. That's reporting. And you may say that I'm lying, but when you actually contact my job and you make threats like that, that's a defamation lawsuit. Flat out. Flat out. All right? Defamation lawsuit. And you're threatening that on me? You're threatening me with that? You're going out of your way into my personal life. You're cyber stalking me, Thomas Schoenberger. You're cyber stalking me. You've doxed my residence or parts of my residence with nasty troll media on your YouTube community page. And today, by the way, David Schurter took your email to him, okay, like in the last 24 hours or whatever, that says my real full legal name, not my pen name that I write under, my legal name on my driver's license, okay? And David has shown a screenshot of that email from Thomas Schoenberger, and he's doxing me on his blog. Congratulations, David Schurter. Like all day, every day, you say you're not going to stop. No one's ever going to stop me. Well, you know what? There are ways to get you to stop. Oh, these people have it coming to them. They're child traffickers. I'm not a child trafficker. You have no proof that I'm a child trafficker other than it came out of Thomas Schoenberger's mouth first. And then you sit back, David Schurter, by the way, I'm going to focus on David for a moment. David Schurter sits back and says, oh, we're all harassing him with Thomas Schoenberger. He's saying that Thomas Schoenberger is a child trafficker. We're all with Thomas Schoenberger, and somehow he's a victim. But in fact, I've never shared. I mean, since I had a brief stint of communicating and having an open line communication with Thomas Schoenberger for 6 weeks. It took me 6 weeks to figure out what was going on. And when I did that, I blocked him. I blocked him from accessing my email. I blocked that man from accessing any aspect of my life. I do not communicate one-to-one with Thomas Schoenberger, but you, David Schurter, do all the time. In fact, David Schurter has admitted to talking to Thomas Schoenberger on the phone and said that he was doing some sort of things speaking to him in Egyptian. Recently. Not only that, David Schurter, but you sat on your channel and said that you would help Thomas Schoenberger out on his bogus lawsuit threats against me. Or like what happened with Pavana Davis and the Davises, of which they were dropped from that case. Like David Schurter sits there and says, oh, if you want to pay me $10,000, Johnny Dubb, Brian Word, to shut me up, I'll take it. Like as if you don't have a price, David Schurter. Like, I am so over the David Schurter stuff. I mean, and I've said this before, the disgusting, filthy things that he has said about me on his YouTube channel is like so over the top. And whomever. But lately, I mean, I've just been really getting it because you know what? I've stood up to David Schurter and I've proven him to be a big liar. And I've made some pretty good questions about David Schurter's activity and the authenticity of what he says. Ain't that right, David? And you know what, David? You say you're not stopping. I'm not stopping calling you out for the phony that you are, for the LARPer that you are, for the harasser that you are. Because you break bread with Thomas Schoenberger every day and you dox and harass us with this stuff. And guess what? That is a major lawsuit. Not only is that a lawsuit, David, but I'm seeking a protection order against you. This is going to criminal right now. I'm going to find out how I can protect myself against David Schurter. He tells people where I live at. And the main concern is the foul things that the factual allegations that the fact that he is lying about people and then telling people to come after us, to investigate us, to all these things. Who knows what crazy is listening to you, David Schurter? See, that's the real concern here about any of you guys. Any of you guys that are making these accusations and you're bellowing on your channel and you're telling people where I live at. I had threats of people coming to meet me on my campus.
That's right. That's right, Nasty Troll Media, because it happened on your profile. Your profile. That was the first one. Yeah, that's right. And you're sitting there with Blazing Scar, sharing stuff, going back and forth, because you're all in the same pocket. Thomas Schoenberger sharing it. Oh, no, you're not just a musician, Thomas Schoenberger. You're not. And I am at that point. I'm not. It makes me feel better to take action against this every day. I'm going to do something, whether it's calling Sheriff Neil Gross, whether it is finding out how to file a restraining order, whether it's figuring out how I can report Blazing Scar to get her to take my name off her channel, because she does not have a right to advertise her channel with my name. And the fact that she thinks she's a victim because I asked that to be removed says a lot about you, Blazin. A lot. And then what did you do? You did 2 more streams and 3 more streams, and you're sitting there talking about my appearance and my waxy skin. And you know, those things also, according to the YouTube community guidelines, when you talk about people's appearance and you make up lies about them, like they're trafficking children and stuff like that, that's harassment and bullying on YouTube. Your entire channel has turned into a bully channel against me, Urban Disciple, and Daniel Dowd. And you know what? You're hitting, I mean, I know you and Daniel Dowd have your history between each other, and I'm sure Urban Disciple has his history with you, Blazin, right? But they came and defended me in your argument, in your accusations, and your little ego, your little hateful self can't deal with that. And you are going nuts and you're losing it. And then you say, we're your lolcow. No, I don't think so, Blazin. And I got something else to tell you, Blazin. While I'm at it, wearing my blazing red jacket, you people know what you are, and the fact that you went on a news media cast and said you were a victim, and then you're doing this, oh boy. I find that really interesting, and I think that that's going to be used against you. I think that your little action of putting your face out there in the media, acting like you're a victim, and now you're doing this, oh, I think people need to know about it. I think people need to, that is newsworthy, Blazin. That's newsworthy. Because that's fraudulent. Or it's either fraudulent or somehow you went to the other side of this and became a bully yourself. So which is it, Blazin? Because your behavior is harassment and bullying, and your behavior on your YouTube channel is cyber stalking. Flat out. Okay? You are really going to have to convince a judge or a court of law or a restraining order that you didn't make this video. Make this video. Here, let me play this for you guys. I'm gonna play this for you. All right, because it's still on my StreamYard. I have it saved. It's ready to go to court. Here's Becky. You want to hear it? This was in the heat. This is after I had a little meltdown and needed to get some help. She ridiculed me, and she was the catalyst to it. Let's listen. Let's play it.
So Terry Joyce Randolph, I'm also going to include, and I'm going to start contacting others that you're saying I'm contacting but not, to get you to stop too, before I do such legal actions. It's my right to do so.
So she threatened legal action on me, and this was, this stream is from October 28th, okay? I recorded it, but this was earlier. It happened earlier than this. So she threatened me with legal action, and she also threatened to call my employment, just like Denise Matau did. Yeah, okay? So she's threatening me. She's threatening my livelihood is what she's doing. Let's play it.
To inform others and see if they want you representing their business.
See?
Or their college as such.
Right? I'm going to call them and see if they want you representing their business and their college. That is an intent to sabotage my employment. That's a threat, Becky. Right there. Right there. Let's play some more. She'll come in.
I think that's about it, Terry Joyce Randolph. Just tired of you, I guess, and the Holocaust denier thing is the stickler that I'm for, and the cat in the background.
Okay, yeah, you saw my cat in the background. Yeah, he's really unhappy. Right. Okay. You know what, Blazin? Let me tell you about. Let's talk about the Holocaust denying stuff. You did videos about it, Blazin. I have copies of that. It's your words. It's your videos. It's your denial that it happened. So yeah, bring it, because I'll show them what you did, and that what I was doing was showing the truth of what you said. Right? That's reporting. That's fact checking. That's showing. That's backing up what I'm saying. There's no lawsuit in that. I've gone to a media law class. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. So yeah, knock yourself out for trying to say that it's harassment by pointing out that that's what you're doing on the internet. That's what you're doing on YouTube. You know what? Why you got those videos down now? Because you know you'd probably lose your channel over it. Ain't that right, Blazin? Huh?
Those are the two things that got me the most. All the other.
Oh, did it?
Well, let's put it this way. Should I say, oh, Terry Joyce Randolph, you are mentally disturbing me. I'm sick because of it. I need to go to mental health because of it. I'm fearing for my life because of you. You won't stop harassing me. I've asked numerous times. You're cyberbullying. You're cyber stalking me. I'm afraid to leave my home because I'm afraid Terry Joyce Randolph is sending Gabe Hoffman to kill me. I am. Gabe Hoffman, are you going to come kill me for Terry Joyce Randolph? Do you even know my name, Gabe Hoffman? Gabe Hoffman, do you know that Terry Joyce Randolph?
So she's mocking me because I've been afraid to go to school. I've been afraid because of the things that they've said about me on my channel and the threats I've had and the doxing I've had. Who's doxing you, Becky? Do you got Thomas Schoenberger like doxing part of your address with your buddy Patrick? Huh? Oh, I don't think so. Let's hear some more.
Is trying to get you to attack me so she can gain financial from you and use you as her attack dog. Gabe Hoffman. Calling Gabe Hoffman, Gabe Hoffman. I'm going to tag you in this video. Gabe Hoffman. Gabe Hoffman.
Becky, what does Gabe Hoffman have to do with this conversation about you doing Holocaust denial videos? Like, why does Gabe Hoffman come in this conversation about that? Why are you shoving me with Gabe Hoffman? Oh, what? Because you know, David Schurter, because I did a video and a research into how David Schurter used an anti-Semite white nationalist as a source against Gabe Hoffman that's associated to Kiwi Farms. Oh, really? Is that it? It's a David Schurter. You know what Blazin is doing? Blazin is playing David Schurter's defamation of me on his channel. You know what's really stupid, Blazin? Is there's a clip of Denise Mattow saying that a shirt that I wore that said kindness, kindness, kindness was really kidness, and it was a pedo shirt. Do you realize how stupid that sounds? Like, Denise is so twisted in her head that she's going to think the word kindness means pedophilia. That's insane. Oh, that's a stretch. That's a real stretch. That's a real logical fallacy there. Trying to pass off something, what is that, red herring? I don't, what logical fallacy is that, Denise? What lie, what stretch of the imagination do you think intelligent people are going to swallow and not laugh the fuck out of that? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
You okay simply because you've had problems with other people that she lists off? Are you okay with being an attack dog for Terry Joyce Randolph to attack me?
I'm sorry. Gabe Hoffman, I don't think really even knows who you are, Blazin, or even cares. Like, he's not attacking you. Gabe Hoffman is not attacking anybody on my behalf. And why is Gabe Hoffman in the conversation? Well, because he's part of this. He's, there's been a lawsuit between Thomas Schoenberger and Gabe Hoffman. And everybody keeps circling around that stuff. Even David Schurter. Why is David Schurter talking about Gabe Hoffman in the first place? He wasn't part of the pedo list, like, until this summer. The list goes longer and longer and longer, and the list becomes part of Thomas Schoenberger's enemies. Thomas Schoenberger's list of people are being targeted through David Schurter. And David Schurter has zero discernment about it. He denies he's no different than Becky. They're chronic victims. It's everybody else's fault but their own.
Old elderly lady. I'm scared to death of you. Terry Joyce Randolph is trying to get you to attack me. Are you coming to kill me? Gabe Hoffman, are you coming to take me out? And I mean not to lunch? Because that's what Terry Joyce Randolph is trying to do. And I'm seriously concerned. I might have to go to the mental health crisis center over this. I'm telling you. She's extremely abusive.
How have I been abusive to you? I'm just curious. What define abuse, right? I mean, like to me, like me talking about this and bringing this out in the open and saying my feelings about it, and then playing it and then showing things and then talking about how you use my name and your channel to harass me. How does that make you a victim, Becky? How is that harassment? Explain that to me. How is that harassment? Huh? Blazin red jacket? How is that harassment? I don't talk about your appearance. I don't put you down. I don't make up stories about you saying that you traffic children or you're a pedo or anything like that, Blazin. But you do it to me. And you have no evidence. But what I do show is that you're a racist to people on YouTube. You call them the N-word. And then you laugh about it and you think it's funny. Evidence, Blazin, of you doing that on YouTube. Yeah. I think that is an example of your mentality, of where you're at. If you didn't want people to talk about it, you shouldn't have said it. If you don't want to be seen as a racist, you shouldn't call people the N-word that are black and think it's okay for you to do that, to write it in a chat, be confronted about it, and then laugh about it in his face. Now, I'm not ashamed for calling that out. You want to sue me for calling out what you really did? Knock yourself out. I have the evidence that you said it. I have the evidence that you did Holocaust denying videos. I have copies of that. I've included that in my discussion of you. And you put my name in the title of those videos. It was titled, "There Are No Gas Chambers, Terry Joyce Randolph." You know, how are you going to defend that, Becky? Huh? How are you going to defend that? I'll stand trial against you neck to neck. I'm not afraid of you, Becky. I don't care if you've been on TV as a victim. I think it's time that your news station understands that you're not a victim, Becky. How about that? What do you think about that? Maybe they had a fraud on their network.
I went through at night. I dreamed of Terry Joyce Randolph.
She's laughing.
God, I can't.
She's laughing.
No, I can't believe you dreamed of me, Terry Joyce Randolph. You dreamed of me. Do you know how perverted and sickening and vile and disgusting that is?
Oh, really?
Terry Joyce Randolph, for me to think.
Maybe somebody dreams about you because they're traumatized by you, Becky. Did you ever think about that? Like, maybe what you've done has affected me into my subconscious. Your harassment and your defamation and your cyber stalking, because you did try to contact me on Facebook. What you do has, I dreamt it. But that's perverted? That's your opinion, Becky, and you're mocking me. This is not a victim. This is somebody who's attacking me. This is a person that claims to be a victim of cyber stalking, and she doesn't have the empathy or the compassion not to do it to somebody else. That's you, Becky.
While you're laying in your bed, you're fucking dreaming of me. You're gross.
Oh.
Beetlejuice, 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 Gabe Hoffman. Oh, no. Terry Joyce Randolph, I'm a bitch.
Yeah. Again, repeating my name over and over and over again. Yeah, that's you, Becky. So let's go back with those privacy complaints again. Ooh, she gave me privacy complaints on her videos, and her name is at the Collegian, blah blah blah. Yeah, my name might be at the Collegian, but you still don't get to call your channel name that name because it doesn't belong to you. And you use Daniel Dowd's name in it, and you've tagged the persona of Urban Disciple. You want to know some other channels that use my name? At Teresa Joyce, at Teresa Joyce Randolph, Anonanon, also a troll channel, Associated Sharing Becky stuff. Becky shares it, Patrick shares it, Thomas shares them, using my identity as their YouTube profile handle. Yeah. Oh, wait. Terry Joyce Q Patriot. That's out there too, right? Oh, Becky's shown stuff from that channel too. Oh, she loves showing Lisa Lake too, right? Yeah. And let's talk about the Jedi thing. Mr. Piper. I haven't communicated with him. I care not to communicate with him. That's your group. Why don't you ask Denise and her communication with Jedi, and Angel Power Disney's communication with Jedi about me, and Angel Power Disney going on to, and Denise going on to Angel Power Disney's show to talk about my triple chins and how I I was trafficking my moderator's children. Huh? Ain't that right, ladies? Do you realize that you guys come off as some bitter women Some bitter, nasty women saying bitter, nasty things about other women. I'm not talking about your double chins, Denise. And Becky, let me ask you something. You don't put yourself on camera, do you? Why is that? Why is that? What's the real reason that you're not willing to show your face and say the things that you say? So when it came to the other videos that I retract my privacy complaint on, yeah, I did that because, I thought might be more effective to just do a harassment report. And I'm talking to I'm not talking about doing it on your videos or going to your channel. I'm talking about filling out a form where you can put the channel, you can put why, you can show the posts, you can show the videos. Yeah, I did one of those reports, Becky, because I thought that was more effective. And I won't stop. Every time you talk about me and you call me a child trafficker and you talk about my appearance and you do your defamation, I will report those videos, and I'll do it that way, Becky. Why? Because it needs to be done. You should be reported. Just saying. Because I'm not going to put up with it anymore. I don't want to keep perpetuating this and keep, whatever, they're going to keep going. But yeah, I'm taking the other action now, Mr. Thomas Schellenberger, with your threats about lawsuits and this and that, and how I'm going to be deposed and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, get ready, Thomas. Because I'm the one with the evidence. And you, Thomas Schellenberger, are known for this. You've done it to other people. There are other testimonies about what you've done. I see I have people in here. Let me see. Smokey the Clown. What's our common enemy? David Schroeder? Let me guess. Not to be that guy, but Smokey, you came from David's circle with Sherilyn, and but that's exactly right. Yeah. Oh, Smokey, so you're gonna show up in my chat now and try to are you really anti-David, or are you just fucking around? Huh? Sherilyn, and by the way, this is Daniel Dowd, and you're welcome for me making him not trust you, so you could show his true colors. Okay, so maybe you are you're deflecting. Well, welcome. If you're deflecting from David Schroeder, welcome. All right. I'm not sure the details of why that is or why it took you so long, but hey, we all have our timeline. First off, the only reason I started watching David is because I'm part of a wood chipper gang in Hate Pedos. So that's why I got it with him. I thought he had a good cause. A wood chipper gang. A gang. Oh, that's interesting. Tell me more about that wood chipper gang. Because David Schroeder makes threats of having us be put through a wood chipper. Yeah. And it's traumatizing to have him say that about me. Scary. I'm innocent. Oh, but there's a gang of people that do it? Really? So are you saying there really was a threat for us to get, abducted and put through a wood chipper? Is that it? Is that funny to somebody? The video his cause is for feed his belly. Let me see. I have a not to mention his self-confessed pedos. Yeah, I'm going to show that. Yeah. It held that. It held that for a second. Should we have fun with it? I was playing around with the different things that you can add for graphics. What's this? Blossom Dew. Okay, that gives me redder lips. See how red my lips are? Flower art. What's this? Oh, that's on my cheeks. Flower art. Oh my god. Okay. What's this? Oh, so that kind of makes it weird. Sly Goblin. Oh, I bet they're gonna clip that. There, David Schurter. Oh my god, what's this one? Okay, wait. Oh, that's scary. Oh, I know they're gonna like be doing shit with this. Ah! Raisin zombie. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Not My Rabbit Hole. Okay, what's retro? Okay, that's not all that interesting. What's this? Oh, okay. Blue chrome. I liked this one a lot. It's the blue chrome. I did the other video in the blue chrome. I kind of like the blue chrome the best. Kaleidoscope. Yeah. There's four. There's four of me. Oh my God, what's happening here? All right, so I'm gonna play another song from Astral Records, and so I did Earth is the Heart, and then this is the last song that I'm gonna be including in that one video. So I'm gonna play that. Eyes of the blind. Yeah. Yeah. Years I walk through the valley of the shadow. I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. I see a strong disconnection between these generations. Sometimes I can find myself walking blind, standing in life's crossroads in the dark, trying to drown out these spirits. Sometimes I can't tell the difference between up and down. Us as a holy body, brainwashed by social media, state genres. How did we lose our sense of direction? Somehow I feel like this generation. Oh wait, this is the wrong song. Sorry.
shadows of Canterbury skies. Eyes wide open to invisible lights. He
Sorry, I'm. Oh my god, that was too much fun. Oh, we could do lizard eyes. Here, hold on. Woo! Hey, David Schroeder. Blazin' scar. Clip this, bitches. Like, that's too funny. Okay, so I think, let me see what you guys are saying. Okay. So his book is Rabbit Hole. I simply show you how terrible it truly is as the white rabbit. And then Smokey the Clown says, so Daniel, nice to finally actually talk to you, man. I feel like we've known each other for years, even though we never talked. LMAO. You are not the first and not the last person to say that to me. I bet the feeling is mutual. LMAO. I think I'm getting an acid flashback. Oh, that did what I was doing give you an acid flashback? Oh, okay. So I think I said everything I'm gonna say. You know, like none of you guys scare me at all. You know what? You want to know why? Because I know I'm innocent. Like you can say whatever you want. You can call me a child trafficker. You can call me whatever. I know I'm innocent, but we've crossed the Rubicon for what you've done, and you know you're continuing to do it. Yeah, I have a legal right to ask you to stop, and I have a legal right to take out whatever protection order I need to protect myself. And I will, and I don't know, I guess that's funny to somebody who's watching. I guess that's funny, right? Or maybe that's hearts. I can't tell. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. And I think you should expect it, guys. It's a hashtag feud. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Because I don't sit down. I don't sit down and take it. I don't. And I will do whatever I have to do. And I'm the woman to do it to ya. Sorry, but you messed with the wrong person. See, you better know who your enemy is. You better know exactly what they're capable of doing and how. I'm not stupid, Becky. And by the way, collegian, the collegian is not pronounced the collagen. All right? Just let me correct you on that. You sat back and you went the collagen this and the collagen that and the collagen. I don't write for a paper called the collagen. So you look real ignorant, Becky. I laughed. That's how I got through it, is to hear how ignorant you are about the word collegian. Because, well, you know, it's kind of a derivative of the word college. Okay? Yeah. So, I don't know why somebody wants to be a troll and do laughing emojis. Keep pushing it. I bet it's Becky. Or somebody with Becky, right? Yeah, collagen is something that it's part of our connective tissue, Seren. It's part of our connective tissue, and people like put it on their face and arms, and they drink it to stay youthful and healthy. So I'm just like correcting what that is. And you can laugh all you want. Keep laughing, Becky, because you're going to get some filings against you, and it's not going to be just YouTube. Trust me. I'll see you guys later.